In Chapter 5 of the Count of Monte Cristo, at noon the next day, Dantes and Mercedes hold their betrothal celebration, and the arrival of Morel, owner of the Pharaon, all but confirms that Dantes will be made captain. Dantes announces that the marriage will take place at the town hall in an hour and a half. But just as the party prepares to leave for the town hall, soldiers arrive at the door with a warrant for Dantes' arrest. Remembering the note Danglars wrote, Caderousse questions him about it, but Danglars claims he tore it up. Dantes leaves with the soldiers, certain the whole thing is a big mistake. Monsieur Morel follows and returns later to report that Dantes is accused of being an agent of Napoleon Bonaparte. Caderousse wants to explain the letter Danglars wrote, but Danglars convinces him that he'll be suspected of being an accomplice if it does turn out that Dantes has done something wrong. Caderousse agrees to keep quiet, but he fears they will suffer retribution for this. Danglars tells Morel he'll be happy to serve as temporary captain of the Pharaon until Dantes is released. Morel agrees. In Chapter 6 of the Count of Monte Cristo, coincidentally, Monsieur de Villefort, deputy to the crown prosecutor, is attending his own betrothal feast, attended by royalists who celebrate the defeat of Napoleon and the return of the monarchy. The bride-to-be's mother reminds Villefort that although his father is now a senator, he was once a supporter of Bonaparte. Villefort doesn't share his father's Bonapartist leanings. He's even changed his name to distance himself from his dad. Villefort's fiancée urges him to not be too harsh with political prisoners. Villefort tells her that to advance to crown prosecutor, he needs to show he's tough on conspirators. Then Villefort is called away to attend to the arrest of Dantes. In Chapter 7 of the Count of Monte Cristo, as he walks to his office, Villefort is approached by Morel, who vouches for the good character of Dantes. But Villefort suspects him of having Bonapartist sympathies and wonders if the charges might have some merit. Villefort questions Dantes and learns that he was arrested at his betrothal feast and that he has no political opinions at all. Villefort feels sympathetic to Dantes and suggests that an envious person may have accused him. Dantes explains that he delivered a letter in Elba to fulfill a promise to his dying captain, and after delivering the letter, he was given another letter that he was to take to Paris. Villefort believes Dantes is innocent and is about to release him when he discovers that the letter Dantes was given in Elba is addressed to his own father, Monsieur Nautier. Fearing that any publicity about his father's conspiracy could ruin his political future, Villefort destroys the letter and makes Dantes promise not to mention the letter, and then tells him his release will have to be delayed. Dantes is led away. Villefort realizes that he can use what he learned from the letter to further his own career.